Hi, my boys. Okay. 1 year ago. Hey, Alexa. What day is it today?
Today is Saturday, February 17th, 2024 in Los Alamitos.
This was February 17th, 2023. I put, it's funny seeing a homeboy being protected by his family. Like, yo, I'm laughing at this Edgar fool. All signs, all signs to him. He's a victim and he won't go to court. And I get it. I do. But when will people do anything? Let these men get a chance at being a father. Damn, I had those same thoughts, like all those things I did when I was a kid. I want to do the same, showing them my hometown. I never got to do. Instead, I was showing them Orange County and places where we were at. So my boys, I never got to show you like the area that I grew up in, like when I was little, where my dad showed me, um, because Lauren Tapia never liked going down here. He always talked about it, but he never had time. So again, like I always thought it's gonna happen, and something else would always pop up. And then in Riverside, when Hermes and my dad, like, I'm telling my dad, what do you mean he doesn't know? What do you mean he doesn't know? Lauren can't come with you to where you're going. Why? He doesn't know. And I'm like, Grandma, what do you mean? Like, what is my dad trying to tell me? What Hermes did is that I, since people use like their love spells on me, I knew I can go to them and they would have just tracked me even more. It would have been more dangerous for me. And the person I chose was Lauren Tapia. It's kind of like a ride or die thing. It's kind of like who will get to you. And I chose a person who, yeah, was supposed to help me. If not, he would kill me. So it was Lauren Tapia. And I'm like, wait a minute. So I had to like really deep dive and meditate on this in Riverside. I got rid of all my good things and I gave it to Rocio, Beba, and Crystal. Because that's what Javier was helping me, so I was just helping out his kids, Junior, Beba, and Crystal. So Rocio, you failed to help me out, and you knew what I was doing. You knew I was spiritual. You knew I had a gift, and you failed to help me out. That's why the witch came to you. That's why those bad, negative spirits. When you were telling me the story, I'm like, why did they come to you though? Because you were a good person. I felt like you were a good person. And you like, I got that you were trying, but as to why those dark ancestors went to you, that wolf, like that creature you said that described that you said that you lift up the bed and you tried to get him, you tried to stop him. That was our ancestors because you were in the wrong. You were doing something you weren't supposed to do. So the ancestors ratted you out back then. Because when I'm standing over my grandma's grave, I'm standing over there, and as I'm standing over her grave, I'm remembering myself as a child standing over her grave, asking the same question. And as I'm a child standing over her grave, I feel my older presence with me. Now that I'm older, I'm standing over my grandma's grave, and I'm looking at myself as a child, watching my higher self. There's three fucking people on me right there. My grandma's, when I'm watching my grandma's grave. I'm there now, in my memory. And I'm looking at three different people, present, past, and future. That's amazing. My boys, I hope you when you go see the cemetery, it's still there. I don't know if it will be, but if you do go to the cemetery, I do hope you remember all the fun things we did. I don't want to leave the cemetery. I really love it there. And going back home was difficult. It is. But I'm going home, and it's funny because my great grandparents, they're on a hill. They're on a little hill. So you have to go up a hill, a little hill. That is so. Back to the reading when I did. um, I'll read it again. It's funny seeing. No, I don't want to read that one again. Um, I miss my kids. There are parents out here that rather be with their kids. I'm one of those people. I do not need a man to be happy. Kids are all I know. I had my firstborn at 19 years old with our ancestors help and guidance. I never thought I had to share my story like this in the open, but I need help. I'm missing my kids, and there's more who are just like me. Friends and family are not who they say they are. We hire friends now. Instead, we pay for them. Nah, I'm good. I need my kids. I will show my offsprings a better way. Free. 369 would be lovely, like a damn pigeon delivering a message. Delivering a message. Ja, ja, ja. NASA, my head doesn't hurt anymore, but my offsprings, I miss you. I know you feel this. When I see pigeons, I think of Tesla. $811 year ago. And then I have my picture notes. That's Ashton Kutcher. About the human sex trafficking. And I put, didn't really care for this guy, but at least he's doing something. He's making a change. He's making a difference in people's lives. He's making his voice heard. But he also, when he does this, he also needs to call out his friends too. Sometimes, like that show Punked, it feels like that. And you'll do get spirits that are like that. So spirits, they do act like that. They do act like that. Someone will scare you and jump at you. I was at the court yesterday getting a paper, and I haven't been there in a while. That one in Orange, and I take the stairs because it's an ancestors thing. And then two, I'm alone, so my dad tells me stuff, or some of my ancestors come up, and my family members will say, "Oh, that's me, that's me," and I'm like, "You never look like that. That's not you, is it? Is it?" And my dad was a bullshitter. My dad used to lie all the time. It was jokingly. So we had to figure it out. Because a couple of times he's done that, and I'm thinking it's true. I'm walking around thinking it's true, and it's not. And I have to do my own research. I'm like, Dad, and I'm telling someone, like, no, that's not it. Who told you that? And I go tell my dad. My dad gets embarrassed. He's like, I never thought you would tell anybody. You know, like, it'd be a story, it'd be something stupid. And I used to do that to Lauren Tapia. So Lauren Tapia would be going around, like, I got this information and I know this shit, and it's not, it's all false, it's all a lie. But I'm playing like, yeah, it really is, you know, I'm telling him, yeah, yeah. You get mad, and my ancestors are on doing that. Like, I picked it up, and my dad, sometimes my dad would be lying out of his teeth, and whatever would be on TV, it would pop up, and the joke would still continue, and it's still continuing now. So my ancestors like, don't take life too serious, but like, just say your last goodbyes. Just don't worry about what anybody says. Yeah, worry about it, but we got you. So just look for the signs, and we'll bring you people that will remind you of our family, like family. So my offspring, anybody that comes to you, they're going to remind you of a family member. They could also have you reminded. They will remind you of me. So you'll get reminded, like a memory will be me. October 28, 2011, day of photo. NASA Delta II launched a Delta rocket. Desi, that's your birthday. And it's right now. Hey Alexa, what's the time right now?
Good morning, Tina. The time is 7:11 a.m.
I'm not looking for friendship here. I had that. That ship has sailed. I'm looking for my kids. I need my kids. I need my kids back from these pedophiles. And teachers are pedophiles. And the moment I started like crying and bitching online, I pray to God, please pray and get a new King James Version Bible, and do not give up on God. Pray when you're down. If you need help, I can help. I can get better. Don't give up. Give it all to God, and He will help you. I've been there, cried it out to God, and karma will come back on them. How I got stronger. No, it doesn't work that way. Um, so I go to Him. Let me get a louder one. I know he's loud.
Yo, Tizam. Why embarrass somebody else using my name? She's throwing the kid on me. That's not even my she's bringing back. Trying to say it's by me, no. She was always using her body. Marijuana and other stuff, other drugs. They're going into our kids I raised at mine, 17, 19. Walked over there and told her, and I heard it. Where's your mom at? Yeah, having sex with other people, young people, talk about that. Manipulate other people. They says I'm crazy, I'm hearing shit. Nah. Crazy ones them because it's low vibrations. I could feel another person's energy too. I bet it's everything. I'm not dumb.
Everyone says that they can feel everyone's energy, and I don't know what they're talking about.
Why marry somebody else using my name? He's throwing you.
This is witchcraft.
God said, away. Some of this.
This is the witchcraft. So
Your father, drown. Because she's doing it's powerful. Trying to manipulate, control people. Set you up. I know how people work.
nothing's organized. They don't know how to handle family. Family values is gone. Family values are gone in the Mexican culture, Native American culture. The family value is gone because of war, genocide. Your God, Jesus. Mexicans did not have God or Jesus. They don't know. They don't know. They had warriors. You going to God. You go and pray to your ancestors. You go and pray to your warriors, and they're gonna give you the right tools and the right coping mechanism, the right healing process that you need to take. Because I'm fighting with this guy. This person, he wants to heal. He wants to, but he keeps going to this God, and now because that God is Pope. The Pope, these churches, that's exactly what they're doing to people like this. They go in the same fucking cycle and they're trying to get out, but it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen because look, and you hear the background. You hear the background and the way he's talking about kids. Like, he knows there's something fucked up. He knows there needs to be protection for the kids, but how is he gonna get there when he can't get out because he has that witchcraft on him because of people what done to him. Whatever was done to him, he has that karma. So he just has to tell the truth. He just has to tell his what all he has to do is just, what was it like growing up as a child? Like, tell the truth. What his parents did to him. His parents weren't there for him. He can't say, oh, my mom worked hard, my mom did this and that. No. Your mom was out being a hoe and working and not taking care of you. Because Charlie in the chocolate factory, why were all those people on the bed? How come the mom was only working? That don't make sense at all. So Charlie grew up thinking, what? Why did that grandpa make him do what? Like, the grandpa was the bad one. Charlie, you know? Charlie wanted it for his mom. Didn't want to see his mom work hard. The grandpa didn't know that his mom worked hard because grandpa didn't see her all the time, didn't see his own daughter doing that work. See what money and chocolate can do? Diabetes, like, going to dialysis with my dad and me walking out of there, me being able to walk in and out of there with no tubes on me, I felt selfish too. Here I am, knowing that could be me. I'm not going to flaunt it. I'm just going to be, I'm grateful. I'm going to live my life the best, respectful way that I can. And I'm going to just be clean. So their world can look better when it's their time to go. Animals should be like that too. Talk to the dead. Why is that so wrong for me to enjoy my peace, my offsprings? I miss you and I love you. And um the witchcraft is real. And a lot of people in jail right now, um they have witchcraft on them. Because I met a couple of ladies so far and they had it on them. And one girl, she's like, I'm praying. And then she says that she ends up, forgot what it was, but the girl had the same name as her. And I'm like, that's because your guides are telling you that it's time for you to pray for yourself now. You've done all the work. It's okay for you to pray for yourself. And I don't know why I felt like she needed to hear that. She really did. And I felt like I'm glad I did the protesting, the handprints. I own it. I did it. I know I did it, everything on camera. I did it for the kids. I did it for justice. And I'm grateful for the people that I met in jail. I knew I had to be in there. That was the only way I'm going to be in there. And I didn't see them in my dream, but I felt them. To me, death is blackout. It's just, it's black, but you can see everything. It's just, I can't explain. It's just beautiful. You're in your own peace. Your world is crumbling down. You know, my dad's like, that's limbo. That's limbo. He's doing the same thing, but he can't talk like us. He can't talk like me because he's not here anymore. He's dead. So he's talking to through me, but it's not. It's broken up because we're not on the same vibration anymore, the same energy frequency. So I have to constantly tune in that. And I'm also trying to tune into my kids. Whatever I'm doing, I know I'm doing something. And I know that I have help and I have backup. But in the meantime, this is painful. And there's still no help. The year 2024, there's still no real people. And I'm already accepted that. I just have to just tell everybody, show everybody. I don't know. No Jesus, no God for me. It's my ancestors and no blood money for me. I don't want the blood money. I don't want to pay for friends. I don't want to pay for a therapist. It should be all coming natural. It should be all coming free. My kids came to me. My ancestors, I prayed for my kids and my ancestors gave them to me to protect. And I don't have them. You cannot stop what was meant for me. And I know this was meant for me. So the United States really did fuck up and fucking up with the wrong moms, because the moms are going to fight for their babies. And I see that a lot of moms are still not getting heard. I'm not getting heard. All I can do is just keep calling out these family members and friends who keep pushing this love and suicide. Oh, suicide is prevented, or suicide, just call suicide hotline or call me if anything. And you still feel like that, and you still feel like you like shit, those friends are the ones doing it to you. My time's coming. I can't I want to commit suicide. I don't want to be here. And this is me going outside is doing that. Me not eating properly is pretty much doing that. Me stressing out is doing that. Not eating like I should. And right now I'm hungry and I don't want to eat. I feel like I eat too much. I'm full. I feel guilty. I feel like I'm wasting. I feel like, no, I don't want to eat. I don't want to move on. I don't want to go to sleep because I just wake back up to the same bullshit. It gets tiring. And I do have dead people pushing me, but they're still here, but you're still here, but you can make a difference, but we still want justice, but if you're dead, how can we use you, but it could be worse. It's like, my mission is over. I know I'm done. I know I'm complete, but I just have to like wait it out and just keep pushing through. I'm still alone. And I'm here also, my boys, to back up the moms or the kids who have been a victim and they can't get any voices. They can't get their voice out. The FBI knows. The FBI is involved. The FBI won't rat themselves out. The FBI won't do time either. So it's guarantee your teachers, friends, and family that are pedophiles that are hiding. Grandfather time is giving you this moment to reflect on what to do. So be careful and be mind of what the universe wants you to do. Sometimes the universe is calling you to be alone, and you need to be alone. And you're not really alone because you have spirits, you have other entities with you. So whatever they've thrown at you with witchcraft and spirits, they are your new best friends. So when they throw things at you, you have a new entity or new friends, a new spell to work with. And it goes back at them, not knowing that it will go back. It will go back on them. You have no part on that because you didn't do it. You're just trying to understand why they did it. So as you're trying to understand and have this new best friend, you're working with it. And as you're working it, the more you have fun with that, the more you see them going through karma, and you're like, holy shit, that was for me. Oh my god. They get overweight, they get some kind of disease, they get an eye infection, they get a car accident, they lose a limb, death. So when I go to the hospital and nothing's wrong with me, I'm like, it's another spell, it's another like entity that's attached to me that made me sick. Anemic is a big part of that too. DNA, worry, stress. And now I have time. I have age. Age is getting to me, which I didn't want to be old. So my time is running out. I'm good. I'm happy. But I thought I was going to. 3 years is a long time, so I thought I would have at least this moment to be with you. But my dad is putting me in a spot where, remember I told you boys just remember, like, if I wasn't here, what would happen to me? Because all those times I was put in the hospital, it would put me into a PTSD mode, like, oh no, like, I won't be here with you boys. I start crying. I'm like, I cherished every moment with you boys at school. And these fucking teachers didn't even know I was in the hospital. I'd be in the hospital all fucking day and still take you to school and help out. Feeling like, I don't know, pass out in school, but I knew that I wasn't going to do that in front of those kids. I felt like, no, those kids, my boys will not let me. My boys, I need to take my boys home. I need to take my boys home. That's all I remember. So when I passed out at work, when I took you boys to school, then I went to work and I passed out. My last thing was, who's going to pick you boys up? Because I was supposed to pick you boys up. And I told you boys I would pick you up. I'll pick you boys up. Then we'll go out. Last thing I remember. So Lauren Tapia, like, that just put me in a more, like, fucked up position for me. And I was still doing PTA shit too. So for Anderson Elementary School, all those teachers, all those parents, their moms too. My offsprings, their moms too. They didn't see me. They didn't see my pain. They just saw me. I don't know what they saw of me. I don't. I'm going to pull that race card though, because I was a proud Native American. Proud Native American. And Mexicans didn't like me because I didn't speak Spanish. And if I looked Mexican, I didn't speak Spanish, they'd know your heritage. You should learn Spanish. It's good for you. You'll learn more of your family members that way. Not if they're raping family and kids and molesting kids. The family, no. How come Mexicans don't learn where they came from? I'll turn it right back at them. How come you don't know? Why are you in America then? That's the reason why I don't know Spanish, is because you guys didn't fight for your fucking country. So, Lauren Tapia, I'm going to show your family how to fight for your right, how to fight for your freedom, how to fight for your family, your love. Because your parents ran away. Your parents weren't even there for for their kids. And that's the government. Which is sad is that the ancestors, your ancestors, are not happy. Calling my dad a liar. What your mom did. It shows. So I don't know how to show it. My boys are gonna have to know. My boys are gonna have to understand where that mess is coming from. I'm a proud witch. I'm a good witch. I wanted to be a healer. I wanted to be a shaman in my own personal hidden place, area. I don't like negativity, and this is all negativity. And people, I feel this, I feel that. No, you don't. How do you feel? Because I know how I feel. And that's why I'm like wearing the bells too, because I don't want your, like, I might ask that, sleigh bells. It's endless jokes with them. How can you not? And I don't have any live person, a living person next to me telling me facts, that's facts, that's facts. No, I have to actually research my facts. I have to actually see my facts. So if I'm talking to a celebrity that's passed over and my dad's like, yeah, that's the person, I have to do my research. Well, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to? Confidence. This is how you're going to act. You're going to act like this, okay? Okay, okay. And sometimes it involves in getting props, getting something. Um, so dead people do help you. They help you calm down. They help you set up things. They help you organize your set, whatever your set might be. If it's your ship or your car, um, like a boat or something, a hut, a hub, like something that is your capsule. Make it the medicine for you. And just know that someone's always gonna try to blow out you blow you out because they just want to see how strong you are. All right, my boys, I love you. And I woke up in pain, and I'm like, what the hell am I in pain for? But then it went away. So I'm like, yeah, something happened. Felt like I got hit by a car for a second, but it went away. But it was kind of weird because it was like gradually, and then it just went away as I woke up. And I'm good now. It just felt like I just know it's gonna come back again. So whatever that was, it's gonna come back. So I'm up now. I'm fine. I just don't want to be here. So um, I'm just imagining all like scenery, like forest, greenery, because it feels like spring over here right now. It really does with the birds and everything. And then going to the cemetery, ladybugs. This was a year. I swear this was a year. The ladybugs. The ladybugs are just. I've never seen so many ladybugs year round. That is special to me. Like, who's doing it? Is someone actually doing it? Just like the butterflies? Someone's out there that thought that was funny. To me, someone, it's like, yeah. Hermes tells people to do certain shit, like Pan. Pan, he haunts people. He's usually on people's shoulders, like a conscience, just watching and staring at what you're gonna do next. You know, and you're like, I feel like someone's watching me. Someone's watching me. Who is it? And most of the time it's Pan, throwing things, temptations. Like, what are you gonna do? And if you're really good, if you really practice on Pan, and you really play his tricks, you can start reading his mind, and And once you do that, he won't like to play with you anymore. They're like, I don't know what you're doing. If you're gonna mess with me, or you're really gonna, you know, that's the best part, is when you play with them and they think that they get you. So the next time you see something, you're like, oh no, that's not for me. No, it's not. I'm gonna go to it, but I'm not gonna, And it's like, it's funny because you'll get other like gods laughing, like, oh, they're watching you play another spirit, another god. So it's like, it's a when things like that happen, you'll see um nature. You do see nature like act out. So when nature acts out really like crazy, or when something happens, like it was raining, there's other things to it. But there's other things to it. My time's gonna go out. But so when I see nature going crazy, I'm like, okay, someone did something in the world, or when the universe does something, someone else is doing something. I love you boys, and I hope to see you soon.